Hey Amy, I just wanted to show you our new booth setup. I know that you've been traveling a lot and you just don't have any time, but now you're home and I wanted to show you the new booth setup. I made some good friends at this show. I really am excited about the organization that this helps. The organization that we're fundraising for is Walk with Love, and I met the founder of it, and she is amazing. I have a passion for what she's doing, and I'm really humbled by what she has accomplished with this, and I'm really excited to help spread the word about Walk with Love. So let me see if I can get her to talk on camera. We'll see.
Are you based out of Kansas City? So should I say that I was
No, you
born and raised in
can
Kansas
do whatever you want. What's your name?
Aubrey.
Okay, good.
No, don't do that.
Where are you from?
Kansas City.
Okay, good.
Are you actually doing this right now?
No, you are.
Let me start over.
Okay.
Let me start over. Okay. I can't say my name so pathetically. Okay. Okay. Hi, my name is Aubrey Packard. I was born and raised in Kansas City, Kansas. Actually, Olathe, Kansas, but Kansas City, everyone knows where that is. About 11 years ago, I was at university, and I was kind of trying to figure out, who I was, what I was going to do with my life. So I got online and Googled Volunteer Africa. 6 months later, I was in Africa for 6 months, working at an orphanage, teaching English and math, which I had never done before. But
wow,
when they,
that's
they
big.
don't expect a lot out of you, they're really impressed with what you can do.
Wow, you're so good at math when you can add numbers.
Exactly. We did a lot of. We didn't have chalkboards, so I just did math in the sand. And English was.
Holy cow!
Like walking around going, "Tree, this is a tree," and then the kids would say, "This is a tree." It was really basic stuff.
But
I loved
impressive.
it.
That's
I loved
good.
it. Fell in love with Tanzania, with the culture, with the kids.
Yeah.
Who
picked Tanzania for you?
The internet.
Excellent.
People always ask me, I'm like, "Why Tanzania?" I'm like, that's where I could go.
This video is going on the internet. I'm all about the internet.
And honestly, right now, volunteering abroad is really big. But when I did it, I didn't even know it was an actual thing, really. I was just wanting to do it. So I came back to Kansas City.
Yep.
And I could not get the women and children out of my head. I just kept thinking, my life has changed. I'm not the same person. My goals and dreams are not the same anymore. You don't just come back and live life normally after you've met, befriended people living in those kind of circumstances. Like a mud house. So...
You didn't grow up in a mud house in
I did not
Olathe?
grow up in a mud house, without any kind of opportunities. My kids begged me for tests. They loved learning.
Not the ones that you birthed.
No, I don't have any birthed kids.
That's okay.
My kids in Tanzania.
Okay.
So they loved education. They understood the benefit of education.
And the power of it.
So I could not get it out of my head. So I continued going back and forth from the States to Tanzania.
That's a lot.
In 2008, I was super lucky. I met a guy who wanted to go with me. So we went for 6 months.
Nice.
Came back. He loved Africa as well. He loved
Did
Tanzania.
he put a ring on it?
He did put a ring on it.
Hallelujah.
Of course.
Good.
Wouldn't you? So then, a couple years later, we ended up getting married.
Good.
And we decided to move to Africa. So we said, forget the KitchenAid. We would like money so we could move to Africa. So we did, with backpacks on our backs, no contacts.
Awesome.
We just kind of made it happen.
That's awesome.
Ended up in Arusha because someone said, "Hey, you know where the pilots are is in Arusha." So we said, okay, well, I guess that's where we should go, is Arusha.
Excellent.
So he bought a motorcycle, started looking for jobs. And I was a preschool teacher at the orphanages. And I started realizing that all these beautiful kids that I loved had families. So why are they in an orphanage?
Yeah.
So I was actually...
here, that doesn't happen.
It shouldn't.
No.
Well, there's no social welfare, government assistance, things like that are non-existent in Tanzania. So no one was regulating what was happening.
Okay.
And I actually actively looked for organizations that were trying to keep these families together, and they didn't exist. And I just thought, this
Wow.
is heartbreaking. This should not be happening. So I started Walk in Love. And all of our programs
amazing.
now are aimed to keep children with their families.
That's awesome. How do you do that?
Our first step, which seemed really simple to me, was a free daycare. So now,
Okay.
mothers, fathers, grandfathers, aunts, and uncles, they were having to give up their children because they could not keep a baby and work at the same time. So free
Okay.
daycare. Bring your
And
child
they
here.
Needed to work.
They needed to work.
Yeah.
They were making a decision.
Yeah.
In Tanzania, a lot of children are injured and killed every day. I was going to say
Oh my
year, but that's
gosh.
ridiculous. Every day, because they're left by themselves at home. We've got children with scars down their back from boiling water. We have a little boy who came to us after he drank kerosene,
Oh my gosh.
being left. But mom had to make the
Yeah.
decision. I never judge any of my parents.
Well,
they have to. Make that
to make that decision so that they can bring home the kerosene to make heat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They have to.
They don't
provide
have that
these
choice.
basic
Yeah.
So daycare. So now the guardian can actually, whoever that might be, can go to work and they can keep the baby because we're taking care of it during the day and they're working, they're providing. But I mean, our kids get 3 meals a day. We do basic health.
Cool.
We do education. And we do have families where we know the children do not eat over the weekends or at night, so we always send home extra food with them. So we started with babies, and then we ended up with older children, so we actually started a preschool class.
Because babies actually
They grow, they get bigger.
into toddlers.
It does happen.
That need to be in preschool.
Learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing how that works.
People don't think that preschoolers need to learn, but they do.
What?
You know how many people tell me they're not learning anything? We're ranting. I am.
You can rant all you want. I don't care. Because I understand that.
So then what we decided to do, because obviously poverty is a cycle, if the children continue going on to these government schools, which is where the parents could afford to send them, they're supposed to be free, they're not, they would just end up not being unemployable just like their parents, because the government schools, you have 200 kids in a classroom, the teachers don't show up half the time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. If you're sitting in the back, you can't hear anything anyways. So what we
my
decided
gosh.
to do is now...
Well, there's
the
200
chil-
kids in it.
And like I said, the teachers do not even come to class.
What?
It is so aggravating. Oh yeah. They just won't even show. Teachers in Tanzania, people who become teachers, are the ones who score the lowest in their university acceptance tests. They're the lowest scoring people.
If you can't do it, teach it.
If you can't, yeah, that's exactly.
so stupid.
So no one wants to be a teacher. They don't pay anything. They're not respected. So
you want to go
we
off on a
decided
rant,
to
go
do-
for it on that one, because
Well, but what we decided to do is kind of like break that cycle. Is so the children who go to our free daycare and preschool, we get sponsored to then go to English private school.
Oh, cool.
Because this is going to give the child an opportunity for a good education. Because there are jobs in Tanzania,
Okay.
not for unskilled, uneducated people.
Okay.
You have to have a skill. You have to be educated. You really need to speak English. We are a tourist city.
Okay.
We've got tons of tourists. There's tons of jobs. So that's what we've decided to do with the older children.
Yeah.
And then what we also do, so we're trying to, again, an orphanage is a Band-Aid. The real problem is that these people are living in poverty.
Yeah.
So when we take a child in, we also
They don't
do a
really have
home
any other
assessment.
choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do a home visit, home assessment. So a lot of times we end up doing small business loans. We do a 6-week business course, so that they understand how to run a business.
So you're not just throwing money at
We
the
do
door.
not believe in, and this is a loan.
'Cause that's
we
a-
do not just give anything.
Good.
Even the free daycare, every parent contributes in some way. So maybe Tuesday, Mama Mary comes and does all the laundry. Wednesday, Mama Fatuma comes and she sweeps all the floors. So everyone is contributing something.
So it's community building too.
It's a community center. Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm in it. I'm in it. Yeah. Every time sorry.
Okay, so on top of this, we also have our women empowerment groups where we're teaching vocational skills. Again, the business classes, we do English classes, we do childcare and parenting courses. so important.
So is this what this program that you're talking about right now is what Kate is going to go over and do?
Yes.
And
Kate
she's going to
teach ceramics.
Okay. Awesome.
We are going to. So our newest.
So that's the skill
program-
that those parents are going to acquire so that they can go out and get a job making ceramics.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. So our new
Yes.
project is, hey, let's become self-sustaining, because that makes sense, and that's
Yes.
what we should be doing.
Uh-huh.
So we're opening up a cafe and boutique, and Kate's going to come over and teach our women how to make mugs for our cafe and boutique.
Yes.
Because what do tourists love? They love good coffee.
Yep.
And then they want to take that mug home with them, right? They
Of
really
course
do.
they do.
They really do.
Yes.
So Kate is really going to, I think, empower some people. You
Yeah.
know, she's going to give them those skills.
Well, it's going to come right back to what they have, where they have learned.
Yeah.
So it's going to give right back into that same organization.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Anything else?
I love it. What is your favorite book?
Okay. I love Exodus
Okay.
by
bye.
Leon Uris. And there is a book called Shantaram. I don't remember who the author is.
Okay.
But that is...
I'll look it up.
It's an amazing book.
Tell me about it, because I have never heard of it.
It's a man. He is actually an outlaw who escaped from jail, but he ends
Where's
up
it set?
in India.
Okay.
And it's about his life in India. But I love things based in different cultures, because I love learning about different cultures.
That's awesome.
And I love stories where you get to know a person. You
Yes.
know, like really
Oh,
get
yeah.
to know who I care about him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I want to
Is
know
it
how he is
a,
doing.
Is it fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction, nonfiction. It's nonfiction.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm like, you just said both. It could be one. There's only one option. So I want to tell Amy that this lovely lady is also an A name. So
I am.
you can be an honorary member of the A team. My business partner, Amy.
As I should be.
So Aubrey is an honorary member of the A team, and she would like to say hello to you. So, hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Thank you for accepting me into your team.
She doesn't know it yet, but she will. And she bought one of your awesome T-shirts, hand printed.
I can't wait to wear it all the way across America.
She's going on an amazing road trip, and I cannot wait to follow along with that. And I'm really envious, and it makes me so much more excited about Mom and me doing Route 66. I'm really excited. So
I'm really excited for you. But thank you.
we're doing Route 66 for her 66th birthday.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited. So, anything else you want our viewers to know about Walk in Love? What is
maybe
it
not
that
about
we're
walk in
standing-
love, but I
What are we
will say
standing
that when
by?
people tell you can't do something, they're wrong. You can do whatever you want to do. That's
is
very
true.
important to know. Because a lot of people have told my husband and I, we'll tell them what we're going to do, and they're like, oh, you can't do that. That's not realistic. That's not the real world. And what we say is, that's our real world.
Yeah,
You know, we make our world what we want.
absolutely. That's what that's how the world works.
I know. One of our women empowerment programs, actually the first one I started with, is called Walk in Love Made with Love, and it's our tailoring program. And so we have come, I'm so proud of the women, because we've come really far. The first things that we were made were so simple and not that great of quality, but look at how beautiful these little dresses are and the work
They're
that
gorgeous.
the women have really put into them. I'm so proud of
They're amazing.
all of our women. And we have been able to bring on 2 more tailors into our program because people are buying our products.
That's awesome.
You know, so as long as people are buying, we can employ more women. You know, how cool is that?
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people, when you buy with Walk in Love, you really are, like, you are making a difference.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
you absolutely are.
It's not
Yeah.
another jumper from Walmart.
No, it is not. It is handmade by someone who you are improving their lives.
How can they get in touch with Walk in Love?
walkinlovetanzania.org is our website.
Kate, how do you know Aubrey?
From college.
Excellent.
We actually, our very first conversation was at the 400, which is a bar that I worked at.
Probably means I don't remember.
There might have been booze involved, but we talked about you and Uganda and your orphanage and me originally wanting to adopt, and then we bonded.
And
So-
then we had that fundraiser.
Yes, the
where
Walk in
you-
Love fundraiser at the 400, where we made paintings and sold art.
And
Yes.
that was,
Probably 10 years ago.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So we actually bonded over.
Over Walk in Love.
Love.
Yeah. I met Aubrey back in college and just we kind of bonded over her organization that was very much so a baby. It was going to start off as an orphanage. And then when she moved down there, she figured out that the mothers don't want to give the children up for adoption, you know? And so last summer...
It's out of necessity.
Exactly, you know, and so she started the organization that they temporarily foster the children while training the women in different vocations.
Cool.
And last summer I ran into her, like not ran into her. When she came back to visit last summer, she asked if I wanted to come help and everything. And I said, absolutely, I'd love to come teach them pottery, but we need a kiln. We need all of these different things, and those aren't really cheap things. And so then a few months ago, she said, check it out. I got this kiln that was just donated randomly, and you're the only person that I know
That's
that
awesome.
knows anything about kilns. And so
That's perfect.
I said, okay, I don't know how I'm going to make it happen, but I'm going to make it happen that I'll come down and we'll make it work. So this whole thing has been very much an experimental process of like how to raise money, how to get down there. This is the first time I've ever left the country even, which is...
What are you most looking forward to?
Gosh, I work, everything that I do, except for just making the pots, is I love helping. So I work for an organization and we specialize in teaching art to people with disabilities. And then I also love working kind of in lower socioeconomic areas and giving arts to people that wouldn't be able to have that. And so that is one thing that I'm looking forward to, is doing this in another area, seeing another country, learning about another culture. I love all of those things, is just getting out and like experiencing something that I've never experienced before. So,
oh my gosh.
I'm looking forward to seeing giraffes, because they're going to be there.
In the wild.
In the wild, yeah.
In their native habitat.
Exactly, just walking along, eating from an abandoned tree, because that happens there, where you just see it.
Not here.
Yeah, it does not happen here, that's true.
It doesn't.
Sometimes I see bunnies eating my grass.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do see that.
Yeah.
But not giraffe.
No.
If someone wanted to donate, how do they donate?
On my website, which is www.neatartiststudio.com, there is a link for Walk in Love, and on that link is a little donate button, and if you donate, I will send you a Walk in Love magnet that was handmade today.
Ooh, very nice.
Thank you!
I need to think of what I'm going to say before we do this.
Okay. Well, think of what you want to say. Turn the color down. There we go. Oh, look how beautiful we look.
Get my hair. That lighting, that's really good.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to do over here.
Cool, I love this.
See?
I love your camera.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Really nice.
I was trying to photobomb you.
He's amazing.
Oh, you can...
We talked about you. There's Kate.
Kate. Oh yeah, we've got good light.
Oh, here.
Oh yes. Fancy ourselves up. Oh, you're tall.
Oh, here.
No, you don't have to do that. I'm just perpetually short, so it's okay.
I'm perpetually tall.
There you go.